I used to spend over $3,000 a year on software just to make these videos. That's $300 a month, every single month, just disappearing from my bank account. It felt like I was paying for a dozen different subscriptions for everything from editing, writing, making thumbnails. It was crazy expensive, and honestly, super complicated trying to manage all of them. But what if I told you that I found a way to do everything, and I mean everything, for free? I'm about to show you how I replaced my entire expensive workflow with 9 incredible AI tools that cost $0. Marketing montage. This is not a joke. Get ready, because in this video, I'm giving you the complete playbook. We're going to build an entire YouTube channel's toolkit from scratch without spending a single penny. I'm talking about writing viral scripts, designing insane thumbnails, editing videos faster than you ever thought possible, and even making your audio sound like it was recorded in a professional studio. Each tool I'm about to show you is a game changer on its own, but together, they form the ultimate free content creation system. So if you want to save thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours, you need to watch every second of this video. This isn't about cutting a few corners or finding a cheap alternative. This is about completely replacing over $3,000 a year in paid software with tools that are just as good, and in some cases, even better. We're going to cover the entire process, from finding a video idea all the way to hitting that publish button. I'm going to walk you through each tool, step by step, and show you exactly how I use it to make my videos. This is the exact free toolkit that can take you from zero to a full-time creator, and it literally costs you nothing to start. By the end of this video, you will have a complete list of free tools that can write, design, edit, and optimize your content for you. No more expensive subscriptions, no more complicated software, just pure, powerful AI that will save you an insane amount of time and money, letting you focus on what actually matters, making the best videos possible. Let's get started with the first tool, which is basically like having an entire team of creative writers working for you 24/7, for free. First up is Poe. This tool is absolutely insane. Imagine having access to all the best AI models in the world all in one place completely for free. Normally you'd have to pay for a subscription to ChatGPT+, pay another for Claude, maybe pay another for Google's Gemini. That adds up fast, but with Poe, you get all of them for free. It's like a master key to the world of AI assistants. Ask one AI for video ideas, don't like the answer. Instantly ask another. No retyping. My secret weapon for brainstorming. Take one topic. Free AI tools. Ask Claude for 10 viral titles. One click. Run the same prompt on GPT-4o. One more click. Run it on Gemini. I pit the world's smartest AIs against each other, and pick the winner. Used to take hours. Now, it takes minutes. The power is variety. Claude. Sophisticated, detailed ideas. GPT-4 saw catchy, clickbait hooks. Gemini saw unexpected angles. Compare outputs. You get more and better ideas. Cherry pick the strongest title. Pick the most compelling hook. Grab the best video structure. Ultimate creative collaboration. You're the director. Before Poe, one AI, small pond. After Poe, the whole ocean. Never run out of content ideas. This is step 1 of our free workflow. Next, using Poe to write and rewrite entire scripts in minutes. Got a killer idea and title. Next up, the script. Poe becomes your ghostwriter. Give Claude an outline or bullets, ask for a full-length script in a conversational tone seconds later. A complete script. Now that we have our script, we need to make sure people will actually find our video. You can make the best video in the world, but if you choose the wrong topic, nobody will see it. This is where our second free tool, vidIQ, comes in. Think of vidIQ as your personal spy inside the YouTube algorithm. It tells you exactly what people are searching for, how many people are searching for it, and how many other channels are making videos about it. This is the key to finding low-competition gold mines. These are topics with high search volume but very few videos. This is how you can get views even if you have 0 subscribers. Instead of making a video about a super saturated topic, like how to edit videos, vidIQ helps you find a more specific, untapped niche. For example, it might show you that the search term "how to edit videos for free on a Mac" has a lot of searches but not much competition. That's your gold mine. By targeting these underserved keywords, you're basically telling the YouTube algorithm, hey, people are looking for this, and I'm one of the only ones who made a video about it. The vidIQ browser extension is completely free and it gives you a keyword score for any term you search on YouTube. This score is a simple number that instantly tells you if a topic is worth pursuing. A high score means high search volume and low competition. The perfect combination. I never even start scripting a video until I found a keyword with a great score on vidIQ. This data-driven approach removes all the guesswork from content strategy. You're no longer just hoping your video does well. You're making videos that you know people are actively looking for. This one tool replaces expensive keyword research software that can cost $50 or even $100 a month, and it gives you the same powerful insights that massive channels use to decide what to make next. You're essentially getting a cheat code for YouTube SEO. Finding these low-competition topics is the single fastest way to grow a new channel from scratch. It's how you get your first 1,000 subscribers and your first 4,000 hours of watch time. Now that we've found our goldmine topic, let's use vidIQ to craft the perfect title and description. Finding the right keyword is only half the battle. Now you need to make sure your title, description, and tags are all perfectly optimized to match what YouTube is looking for. This is another area where vidIQ's free AI features are an absolute lifesaver. Once I've identified my main keyword, I use vidIQ's AI title generator. I'll give it my target keyword, like free AI editing tools, and it will spit out dozens of incredible, click-worthy titles that are designed to rank high in search results and also get people to click. It's like having a world-class copywriter crafting your titles for you. It doesn't just give you generic titles, it analyzes top-ranking videos for that keyword and suggests titles that have a proven track record of success. It will give you options that are question-based, list-based, or problem-solving, so you can choose the one that best fits the style of your video. I often take a few of its suggestions and combine them to create the ultimate title. This process ensures my title is not only packed with the right keywords for the algorithm, but also emotionally compelling for a human viewer. It's the perfect blend of science and art. Next is the description. Writing a good YouTube description is so important for SEO, but it's also incredibly boring. Nobody wants to do it. So, I use vidIQ's AI description generator. I just give it my title and my main keywords, and it writes a full, keyword-rich, multi-paragraph description for my video. It even includes sections for timestamps and links to other videos, all perfectly formatted. It saves me at least 15 to 20 minutes per video, and the descriptions it writes are honestly better and more SEO-friendly than what I would write myself. Alright, we've got our script, we've got our title now, it's time to film. But what if I told you that the most boring part of editing could be completely automated? All those awkward pauses you say or you mess up a line and have to start over. Normally, a human editor would have to sit there for hours, meticulously chopping up the footage. Imagine paying an editor hundreds of dollars just to cut out your breathing sounds. But this next tool, Gling AI, is an absolute game changer. You literally just drag and drop your raw video file into the program, and its AI gets to work instantly. It analyzes the entire audio track, identifying every single silence, every filler word, every bad take. It's not just looking for empty space. It's smart enough to understand the difference between a dramatic pause and a mistake. We filmed a 5-minute segment. I intentionally left in a ton of mistakes, long pauses, and filler words would normally take 30 to 45 minutes to clean up. I'm hitting the button. Right now, the AI is scanning the footage, creating a transcript, highlighting parts it thinks should be cut. It's color-coding everything, silences in one color, filler words in another. The progress bar is flying across the screen. In less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee, it presents you with a timeline where all the junk is already marked for deletion. This is the moment of truth. Can an AI really do a job that people have been doing for decades, but in seconds? And look at that. It's done. The AI has generated a new, clean version of the video file. On the left, you can see the original raw footage. It's full of gaps and awkward moments. On the right is the version Gling AI just created. It's tight, it's punchy, and it flows perfectly. It didn't just remove the silences. It intelligently cut out all the ums, the ahs, and even entire retakes where I stumbled over my words. This literally saved me 45 minutes of mind-numbing work with a single click. This is insane. Let's watch a quick before and after comparison. Here's the raw footage. So, the next tool is... Wait, no, let me say that again. So the next tool is one of the most powerful, AI editors you'll ever see. It's a mess. Now here's the Gling AI version. So the next tool is one of the most powerful AI editors you'll ever see. It's perfect. It's seamless. This AI just took my messy amateur footage and made it sound like I nailed it in one take. This is a superpower for anyone who makes talking head videos. The best part is how beginner-friendly this whole process is. You don't need to know anything about video editing, timelines, or keyframes. You just upload the file, review the text transcript it creates, and if you disagree with any of its cuts, you just click to keep that part in. It gives you full control, but does 99% of the heavy lifting for you. This single tool can literally be the difference between you posting one video a month and one video a week. It's that big of a deal for your workflow and consistency, which is everything on YouTube. So, instead of paying an editor $50 an hour to do this manually, or spending a huge chunk of your own valuable time on it, you can use Gling AI for free. We're talking about saving hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars a year in editing costs or saving dozens of hours of your own time. This is one of the biggest productivity hacks in the creator economy right now. Okay, we've got our video edited, but now we face the single most important challenge on YouTube, the thumbnail. Your thumbnail is everything. It doesn't matter if you made the best video in the world, if your thumbnail is bad, no one will click on it. Your video will die a slow, painful death with 0 views. Professionals pay designers hundreds or even thousands for a single thumbnail. $50, $100, or even more per thumbnail. But what if you're not a designer? What if you have 0 artistic skill and can't even draw a stick figure? They try to slap some text on a screenshot from their video and it just looks terrible. To get a good thumbnail, you usually need to be an expert in complicated software like Photoshop, or hire a freelancer on a site like Fiverr, which can get expensive fast. But what if I told you there's an AI that can basically do the designer's job for you, for free? I'm talking about Canva AI. Most people know Canva for its simple templates, but they recently added some absolutely insane AI features that change the entire game for YouTube creators. You can now generate completely unique, high-quality images from a simple text prompt, right inside Canva. You don't need to find stock photos or worry about copyright. You just describe the image you want, and the AI creates it for you from scratch in seconds. We're going to put this to the test right now. For this video, I need a thumbnail that grabs attention. I want something that shows the idea of money and AI colliding, so I'm typing this prompt into Canva's AI image generator, a huge pile of cash being replaced by a glowing futuristic robot brain, digital art style, vibrant colors, dramatic lighting. I am not an artist, I could never create this myself, but I'm about to press a button and see if this AI can create a professional level image that we can use for a killer thumbnail. Whoa! Okay. Look at these results. In less than 30 seconds, the AI has generated 4 different versions of my idea. This one right here is perfect. It's got the glowing brain, the pile of cash, and this epic, eye-catching style. This looks like something a professional artist would spend hours creating, and an AI just made it for me for free. This image alone could be the foundation for a thumbnail that gets millions of views. We have completely skipped the step of hiring an expensive graphic designer. Now here's where it gets even crazier. Canva is built for YouTube. It has thousands of professionally designed thumbnail templates that are already in the perfect 16:9 format. So I'm just going to take this amazing AI-generated image we just made and drop it into one of these templates. The template already has spots for a big, bold title and other elements. I'm just going to type in our title, 9 free AI tools. I can easily change the font, the colors, and add an outline to make it pop. This is a complete design workflow for people who can't design. You don't need to know about layers, masking, or any of the complicated tools in Photoshop. Canva's templates guide you through the process. In just 5 minutes, we've gone from a simple idea to a fully finished, professional-looking thumbnail that is ready to be uploaded to YouTube. This process would have taken hours or cost hundreds of dollars before. So, let's recap. We used AI to generate a custom copyright-free background image that perfectly matches our video's topic. Then we used a pre-made template to add a big bold title and make it look professional, all without any design skills. This completely eliminates the need for expensive design software or freelance designers. Instead of a $300 per year subscription to a design tool or paying a designer $2,000 a year, you can do it all yourself, right now, for free. This is how you level the playing field and compete with the biggest channels on the platform. These 9 free AI tools replace over $3,000 a year in paid software. What if you want truly epic, impossible-looking thumbnails? Professional-level thumbnails without hiring a designer. What if you want to create those truly epic, impossible-looking thumbnails that you see on the biggest channels in the world, removing yourself from a boring background, placing yourself in front of an explosion, adding a giant 10-foot-tall monster next to you? For years, this required being an absolute wizard in Adobe Photoshop, a program that costs money and has a ridiculously steep learning curve. But that all just changed. Adobe has now added an AI tool to Photoshop called Generative Fill, and it is the most mind-blowing technology I have ever seen in my life. It's so powerful that even if you've never used Photoshop before, you can now create images that were previously impossible for anyone but a top-tier professional. And while Photoshop itself isn't free, they offer a free trial, which is more than enough time to see just how insane this AI is. We are going to use it to make our thumbnail 100 times better. So here's the plan. I have this photo of myself. It's okay, but the background is just my boring office wall. It's not exciting. It doesn't tell a story. Using Generative Fill, I'm going to try to do 2 things. First, I'm going to select the entire background behind me with 1 click. I'm not going to trace it carefully, I'm just going to draw a rough shape around it. Then, I'm going to type a prompt and tell the AI to replace my boring office with something absolutely insane, like the inside of a futuristic server farm with glowing wires everywhere. This is the part that feels like actual magic. I'm not an artist. I'm not a photo editor. I am literally just drawing a circle and typing words. But this AI promises to do all of that automatically. Lighting, perspective, shadows. Let's see if it can really replace my boring wall with a futuristic server room. I'm hitting generate right now. Oh my gosh, look at this, it's done. It perfectly cut me out and replaced the background with 3 different options of a futuristic server farm. It even matched the lighting on me to the new background. My shoulder is reflecting the blue light from the servers that the AI just created. This is not a simple background replacement, this is scene reconstruction. This is something that would have taken a Hollywood visual effects artist hours to do, and I just did it in 15 seconds by typing a sentence. This is absolutely bonkers, but we're not done yet. We can take this even further. The thumbnail is good, but I want to add something that will make people stop scrolling and click. I'm going to select an empty area next to me in the photo. Now, I'm going to type a new prompt into Generative Fill, a small friendly robot holding a glowing dollar sign. Again, I'm just telling the AI what I want to see. I'm not drawing it, I'm not finding a 3-dimensional model. I'm just describing an idea. The AI is now going to generate that object from scratch and seamlessly add it into our image. And there it is! A perfect little robot, holding a glowing dollar sign, and it looks like it was actually in the room with me when the photo was taken. Shadows are correct, reflections are correct, perspective is correct. This is the kind of detail that separates a good thumbnail from a viral thumbnail. It adds a story and an element of intrigue that makes people curious. We just created a completely impossible scene, and it looks 100% real. This is the most powerful creative tool I have ever used in my entire life. So, while you previously needed to be a Photoshop master and pay for the software, you can now use the free trial to access AI that does all the hard work for you. Remove unwanted objects, change backgrounds, add crazy elements, expand your photos to fit the thumbnail format perfectly. This AI lets you create the exact vision in your head, regardless of your technical skill. It completely removes the barrier between your idea and a professional, click-worthy final image. This is how you make thumbnails that don't just get clicks, they get millions of them. Alright, let's talk about something that can literally make or break your entire video, the audio. You could have the most insane, mind-blowing visuals ever, filmed on a $100,000 camera, but if your audio sounds like you recorded it on a potato from inside a wind tunnel, no one is going to watch. People will forgive bad video quality, but they will click away instantly for bad audio. It's just a fact. For years, creators have spent thousands on fancy microphones, soundproofing their rooms, and buying expensive software just to get that clean, crisp, professional sound. But what if I told you that you could get that exact same studio quality sound for literally $0? It sounds insane. but it's completely true. And it's all thanks to this next tool. This is Adobe Podcast Enhance. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this tool is pure magic. It's like having a professional audio engineer living inside your computer, ready to fix your audio with a single click. Imagine you're out filming a video. Maybe it's a spontaneous vlog or an interview on the street, and all you have is your phone. The audio is going to be echoey, full of background noise, and just generally terrible. Normally that footage would be completely unusable. You'd have to scrap the whole thing. But with this AI, you can take that garbage audio, upload it, and it will spit back out a version that sounds like you recorded it in $1 million professional podcasting studio. So how does it work? It's honestly the simplest thing in the world. You go to the website, you drag and drop your audio file. It can be an MP3, a WAV, whatever, and you just wait. That's it. The AI gets to work, analyzing every single millisecond of your recording. It identifies the human voice, separates it from all the unwanted noise like cars honking, air conditioners humming, that annoying echo from an empty room. Then, it reconstructs your voice, filling in the frequencies and tones to make it sound full, rich, and incredibly clear. It's not just noise reduction, it's a complete audio restoration. It's legitimately one of the most powerful and practical AI tools available to any creator today. The best part? It's completely free. I know it sounds too good to be true, like there has to be a catch, but there isn't. Adobe is just giving this incredible power away. This one tool single-handedly eliminates the need for expensive microphones for a huge number of creators. If you're just starting out and only have a cheap lavalier mic or even just your smartphone, this tool is your new best friend. It levels the playing field, allowing anyone, regardless of their budget, to produce content with audio that sounds just as good as the top creators on the platform. Okay, theory is great, but let's do a real-world test. I'm gonna record something right now on my phone, in the worst possible conditions. I'm in my bathroom, which is super echoey, and I'm gonna have the fan running and the faucet on. It's going to sound absolutely horrible. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a test of the absolute worst audio you can possibly imagine. Can AI actually fix this? Let's find out. Okay, you heard that. It's basically unusable garbage. You wouldn't put that in any video you actually cared about. Now, let's see what happens when we feed this disaster into the AI. I'm literally just dragging that file into Adobe Podcast Enhance. The AI is doing its thing. And done. It took about 30 seconds. Now let's listen to the exact same recording, but after the AI has worked its magic. Testing. 1, 2, 3. This is a test of the absolute worst audio you can possibly imagine. Can AI actually fix this? Let's find out. What? Are you kidding me? The echo is gone. The fan noise is gone. The water is gone. It sounds like I was in a professional recording booth with a $1,000 microphone. This is absolutely insane. This technology is literally witchcraft. Alright, so you've got your footage and your audio sounds incredible thanks to AI. Now it's time to put it all together. For years, the industry standard for editing has been Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro. Both are amazing pieces of software, but they come with a hefty price tag. Not a free trial, not a limited version, but the full-blown Hollywood-grade software you can get for absolutely free. I'm talking about DaVinci Resolve. This software is an absolute beast. It's a complete all-in-one post-production suite. It's not just an editor, it's also a world-class color grading tool, a visual effects and motion graphics compositor, and a professional audio mixing suite. The same software used to color grade movies like Avatar, La La Land, is available for you to download right now for free. Blackmagic Design gives this away for free. Most people don't even know this exists. If it's free, it must be missing features, right? Wrong. The free version is more powerful than 99% of creators will ever need. It has everything: a multi-track timeline, advanced trimming tools, transitions, effects, title generators. The AI features in the free version are where it gets insane. One powerful feature is the neural engine's automatic subtitles. This is huge. Click a button and Resolve transcribes and creates synced captions in minutes. Rotoscoping used to mean tracing frame by frame. It took hours or days. Resolve's magic mask changes that. Draw a single line on the subject. The AI analyzes the footage and understands the selection. It automatically tracks the object through the clip, creating a mask that follows frame by frame. You can isolate a person, a car, a face, or just their clothes. Then you can change the color, blur the background, add effects. Resolve's color grading is legendary, and AI boosts it. Auto color gives you a balanced starting point with one click. Face refinement detects faces and lets you brighten eyes, smooth skin. Add color to lips. This replaces expensive subscriptions and separate tools. It replaces Premiere Pro subscriptions, captioning services, and many uses of After Effects. The learning curve is steeper, but the payoff is huge. Learn this free program and elevate your videos. Alright, so we've got our audio sounding like it was recorded in $1 million studio, and our main video edited with professional-grade tools. What if you want Hollywood-level special effects, effects that used to take teams weeks or months to create? You'd normally need to learn complex, expensive software like After Effects with a brutal learning curve. Enter RunwayML. It completely changes the game. It's like a full VFX team inside your computer, for free. Imagine you filmed a video with something distracting in the background. A person walked by, a messy pile of clothes on a chair. Before, mask frame by frame, hours of work, nightmare. Now, RunwayML inpainting, draw a box around the object. Pooh! It removes it. The AI analyzes surrounding pixels and fills the background. Clean, professional footage instantly. Motion tracking, text following a subject, motion tracking, an emoji following a subject, used to require manual keyframes. With Runway, you click the object and the AI tracks it automatically. Add dynamic graphics, add callouts, add funny memes that stick to the footage. AI background removal for video, no green screen. Replace your background with a different location, or an animated background, or just a solid color. Create pro-looking videos anywhere with one click. Create from nothing. Generative tools. Text to video. Type a prompt and generate a clip. Example, drone shot through a futuristic city at sunset. Great for B-roll, abstract visuals, establishing shots. Explain history? Generate ancient Rome. Talk space? Generate a rocket launching to Mars. Previously impossible for average creators. No more generic expensive stock footage. Make custom visuals that match your script. Image to video. Animate a static image, make a painting's clouds move, make a character blink and shift expression, perfect for intro sequences, perfect for talking head visuals, perfect for thumbnails and social clips. Reality and AI keep blurring, After Effects still useful for pixel-perfect control, but Runway democratizes visual effects. It automates motion tracking, it automates rotoscoping, it automates object removal, saves hundreds or thousands of dollars in countless hours, an essential tool in our free AI toolkit. We've covered tools for long-form videos, but let's be real. In today's world, if you're not creating short-form content for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, you are leaving a massive amount of views and subscribers on the table. But editing vertical video is a completely different beast. The pacing is faster, the trends change overnight. You need to grab the viewer's attention in the first half second. Trying to edit a short in a professional desktop editor like DaVinci Resolve can feel like trying to build a Lego set with oven mitts on. It's clunky, it's slow, it's just not built for the job. This is where our final free tool, CapCut, comes in and absolutely dominates. CapCut was literally built from the ground up for creating viral short-form content. The entire interface is designed for speed and mobile-first editing, but the desktop version is just as powerful and intuitive. One of its most legendary features is its auto-captioning. We talked about this with DaVinci Resolve, but CapCut takes it to another level for short-form content. With one click, it generates captions that are not only incredibly accurate, but also come with a whole library of animations, fonts, styles. You can have words pop up one by one, change color, or shake on screen to emphasize what you're saying, all without setting a single keyframe. This is huge, because captions are not optional on short-form video, they are essential. You can customize everything to match your brand, save your own styles as templates, and apply them to all your videos in seconds. CapCut is also famous for its massive library of trending templates, effects, sounds. The Templates tab is literally a goldmine for viral content. You can scroll through what's popular right now, find a format you like, and with a couple of taps, replace the placeholder clips with your own footage. The app automatically syncs your clips to the music and cuts instantly, creating a professional-looking, trend-driven video in seconds. One of the biggest challenges for YouTubers is content repurposing. You spend 40 hours editing an incredible 20-minute long-form video, you post it, and then what? You need to promote it. The best way to do that is by chopping it up into compelling bite-sized clips for Shorts, TikTok, Reels. But doing this manually is a tedious process of scrubbing through your timeline, finding interesting moments, and reformatting everything for a vertical screen. It's so much work that many creators just don't do it. But CapCut has features that make this process almost completely automatic, and it's a total game changer for your workflow. CapCut's desktop app has an incredible feature called Auto Reframe. You can import your finished 16:9 horizontal YouTube video, and the AI will automatically analyze the footage to identify the main subject or action in each shot. It then creates a new 9:16 vertical version of your video, automatically panning and scanning within the frame to keep the important stuff centered. It's not perfect every single time, but it gets you 95% of the way there in a matter of minutes instead of hours. You can then make quick adjustments to the framing where needed, add your trendy captions, and you've got a dozen high-quality short-form clips ready to go. And let's be honest, CapCut is just plain fast. The timeline is simple, the tools are intuitive, and it's optimized to not bog down your computer like some of the more heavy-duty professional editors. You can slice, trim, add transitions, drop in sound effects from its massive free library, and export a finished video in a fraction of the time. This speed is critical in the world of short-form content, where you need to be constantly testing new ideas and pumping out content to stay relevant. It removes the friction from the creation process, which means you're more likely to actually do the work of repurposing your content. It replaces the need for a separate editor, a graphic designer for your captions, and a social media strategist to track trends. It's the ultimate tool for taking your existing long-form content and multiplying its reach by 10, driving new viewers from Shorts and TikTok back to your main channel. So there you have it. We just walked through 9 absolutely incredible and, more importantly, free AI tools that can replace thousands of dollars in expensive software subscriptions. Poe vidIQ, Gling, Canva, Photoshop, Adobe Podcast, Enhanced DaVinci Resolve, RunwayML, CapCut. This is a complete end-to-end professional YouTube workflow, and it costs $0. The world of content creation is changing faster than ever, and AI is at the forefront of that revolution. These tools are leveling the playing field, making it possible for anyone, regardless of their budget or technical skills, to create high-quality content that can compete with the biggest names on the platform. The barrier to entry has never been lower. On the excuse of "I don't have the right software" or "I don't know how to edit" is officially dead. All you need is a creative idea and the willingness to learn how to leverage these unbelievably powerful tools that we just talked about. This is your sign to stop waiting and start creating. Out of all the tools we covered today, the 3 that have had the biggest impact on my personal workflow are definitely Poe, for its insane versatility in generating and refining ideas, Adobe Podcast Enhance, because amazing audio quality is a non-negotiable cheat code for viewer retention, and CapCut, for making the process of creating shorts so fast and easy that it feels like cheating. These 3 alone will save you hundreds of hours and make your content look and sound 10 times more professional. The power we have at our fingertips for free is honestly mind-boggling. If you made it this far into the video, you are a true legend. The AI revolution is just getting started, and there are new tools coming out every single day. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and discover even more free AI tools that can help you grow your YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now, and I want to know which tool you found the most interesting. Let me know in the comments which one of these 9 tools you want me to do a full deep dive tutorial on next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. If you want more free AI tools for YouTubers, subscribe, comment which tool you want a deep dive on next.